Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? As would I, and more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
The cult of the dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
To conjure the Dragon Queen and lay waste to Baldur's Gate. 10 days after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill, the Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city. She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizura's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. It is the one scar I ever bore of it. You were right, of course. The new eye is a sending stone, courtesy of Mizura. She uses it to track my location and call from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her. He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizura had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did. I understand. No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst, and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither. More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew. not the hell-touched warlock he returned to. Are you sure? And just when things were warming...
Copper for your thoughts?
Really? Really? Oh, fuck.
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of... I'll be here.
Hello, my dear. Cazador, sired 7 spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters. I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain. He said my screams sounded... Oh, darling, it sounds...
You wish to consult me? A mistake. I am... When you realize...
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me! Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One. We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Why, she already had. So mighty are her... When she died, he turned. He and his... I was but lo.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And... my father. By killing him, you set him free. A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. When an imp tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew she was it. Lucky for me, I understand. Then, next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. prayed. By the time Jahira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. I couldn't tell her who I was. It's all that I'm...
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou art.
I would not linger in this land over...
You're sure?
You wanted something? Thank you. I think any attempts at comforting me might be in vain just now. But you're sweet to keep me in your thoughts. I'm... You wanted something? Of course.
Blood hurts. Look, cut.
As the wound closes, the cub begins testing his weight on the leg.
Good. No hurt. Teeth, claws, bigger. Strong. Fight. Win. Too big. Strong. Show you.
Oh, brilliant. Now we'll never be rid of it.
I've been lied to. My parents are alive, and thank you. We'd better press up, but before that, there's one thing you'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Of course.
Well, don't stand in ceremony. Come here.
scratches tail, wags enthusiastic.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Thou art the master. This vessel is at thy disposal.
This vessel is at thy disposal. This soul...
I don't believe it. They can't be.
Breathe, child. Resist not the winds of change. Let them carry thee.
No.
Listen! Dost thou not hear it? Where creation meets ruin, where morning meets midnight, the root of all being. Balance.
They're dead. I can't. Balance.
Your very soul is tangled in shadow. Arabella's magic, wild as cursed briar. Her talent is now yours, too.
The girl must learn the ways of the arcane, but she shan't remain here. Arabella holds a power beyond reckoning, that of the decaying forest and the seedling that bore it. But it is unbalanced. Her yoke is already heavy. If she walks thy path, it will surely break. Arabella will depart once thou dost leave these accursed lands. She will find her way safely. Thus, it is fated.
Bowman, you're making me leave.
Fear not, girl. The weave knows thy purpose. It will guide thee, if thou dost listen.
You feel grief fade as if it were your own. There is a lightness in her now, veiling the power within, soothing it.
Is that my future? Is that why they died?
It is.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Bowman, for being nice. If there are people like you around, perhaps everything will be all right.
I would not linger in this land. As you wish.
What can I do for you, my friend? The thing that will decide my fate forevermore. Yes, it's been on... Well, in theory, it's simple. What? I've obviously thought about it. If I was the one... Of course, I don't even know if I could lead on.
How can I help? With...
You wish to consult me? Good.
Well met. That's the...
Soldier. Aces.
The road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
The psionic detector is sounding. Vlaakith's warriors are upon us.
Well, Wargaz failed to kill you. I won't make the same mistake.
Think you can take me on?
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
My victims await. I will not fail.
I think I could go another round. Enough circling.
Let's finish this. Got to press on.
Forever dauntless, coming through. What fools these mortals be.
Fuck yes. Aye, aye.
Swift and lethal. Well, so much for peace. On my way. They're ready.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Unleash me.
Orders.
What should I do?
Time to kill.
Boss was right. The Quanith alerted us to the hunters.
How can I help?
It is as we knew. They will emerge death.
There is a darkness to these warriors that endures even now, long after their lives were spent. But who did they serve?
This vessel is at thy
The shadow curse still taints the land. Perhaps we could have lifted it had we tried. Looks like an army marched through here.
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. But the sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow. Though however deep your pain, it cannot compare to Halsin's.
Sergeant, if you are...
No, Lord...
So you came...
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in...
Perhaps get back to your duties.
Duties... Your plan is falling apart.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city.
Oh, but...
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted. When I laid eyes on you...
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sense. Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you else. You remember. It seems that one child never came.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents... I need to save them.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed. I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last. Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore. I am free from my You must face them. I will help. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the Chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his right of profane a grand ceremony to place him in a position of such esteem. Then you've been thinking the same thing? If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his... What's a handful of the wreck? After 200 years of shit. Pure shit! I think I deserve some... Look, I appreciate that. All I'm saying is, let's find out more. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more. My. If we don't find my... We should get to them unless Cazador...
Amicus Animali.
Hello. You are not food. You are friend. Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin coat smells like goblins. Yes, fun.
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes... He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding. He took one look at me and said I was I respect the whole thing. Zariel laughed. He was right.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. Master. Friend. I stayed with him until... I'll never forget him. But I'm...
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
Fine. What's on your mind?
No notes. You've exceeded my... considering all we've been through. I think I was very lucky to find such...
Of course.
Not sure what to feel. My parents are alive, and I need to save them. I'm lucky to have you by my side. I don't think I could face what's to come otherwise.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shar, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Taken from the light to the truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is the absolute is not all who carry the tadpole are governed by the... This would have been... With her help, you have hung together. You have the power to thwart. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait, but sleep is not for you.
Hear me. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join.
You're under attack. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Talk to me. On the move.
What now? With haste.
With ease.
I think we have given offense. One way to find out.
That orb's about to explode. I speak from some experience.
That Green Guardian. I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
All right. What now? All right. What now?
Nothing will stand in my way.
Nothing will
stand in my way.
It's not over. Come to the skull. Hurry! I can't hold them back alone. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
A mind flare. God's damned abomination.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection. Don't let my help me. You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackith's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me. The God. Do it now. Together.
Very well.
My faith will protect me. Got to press on.
Let's turn someone inside out. On the way.
For the fallen. Forward.
The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
The witching hour. Don't get too close.
I will ascend. On the move.
On your command. Taking up position.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Breathe deep and move.
This is my time. Finding my way.
Destroy the Honor Guard.
Incoming.
Nothing important is ever easy. These boots have seen everything. Another step forward.
To a damned gate. No more lies, no more tricks. I will.
Not to bring it up before, and I ask that you do not judge me for it now. It's like I said before, I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them. Rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield. The largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. Though of course they had no idea what I really... My needs were sated. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. Rather them than potential future allies, like you. Not all mind flayers are alike. I have always valued freedom above all else. In my past life, and present. It has been a burning need within me for as long as I can remember. We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was...
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring... When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, or they were close to breaking my hold on that prince. I am relieved. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus, and find allies in the outer world. You. Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teaching.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was...
Your histories are fabrications. The prince... She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. I appreciate that. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder, I realized that with any advantage as an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle. You have seen what I can do. If you let me, I can evolve you. You will be able to do things you never... There will be physical... And you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss. I understand, but in case you... Look after it. Use it, you or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose. You heard the chosen. We must not let them...
I've got a long road ahead.
By Balduran's bones, this is a lot to take in. Let's see if I've got this right. 1, we've been carrying a mind flayer around with us this whole time. 2, it's been appearing as someone else in our dreams, cajoling us to embrace our new illithid talents. 3, the mind flayer's been siphoning a Githyanki prisoner's powers to shield us from the Absolute's voice. Did I miss anything? Ah, yes. Gith's only son. Locked away in his astral prison for defying Vlaakith. Sensational tales, aren't they? Almost unbelievable. With a narrator so unreliable, how do we tell fact from fiction? I can't pretend I have the answer, but I know the Illithid's right about one thing. It holds our fates in its talons. Until the Absolute falls, there's no getting rid of it. Yes, and at a great cost, partial ceremorphosis. I'm not about to make such a sacrifice. Not now, not ever. Thank you.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half. Long ago, Tiamat Gith, the first Vlaakith of many. Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath, but it was the Orpheus. It was Kith. Yet should Orpheus go free, we meet Voss in the city. Everyone, if the Githyank. What about him? The Emperor may be loath. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that, why destroy a weapon like that? When you can contain... The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature. Powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, and glowing with lies, of course. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter. A weapon is only an asset for as long... The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Orpheus's honor go trapped by Vlaak. They see it. I regret their deaths. But very well. Yes. And try not to think of me when your special friend comes to keep you. Mark my... You might as... The mere suggestion is an insult. Gladly. It also promises to break us beyond There will be ice where once there... I know. And I won't.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like the more I learn, I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission, saving my parents, but I digress. Did you want something?
Well met.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look? Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
What they know could help us.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. That was last 10 day, though. Wow. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Sweet things right before bed.
As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
Bunch of my wife and kid, are you?
That's not what I calling this.
I do not understand why the matrons, sorry, patriarchs of the city do not open their gates to the refugees. I was not suggesting they be allowed to roam free. They should be put to work. The city needs laborers. Yes.
Just a little more.
The place was empty.
Arthur, sweetheart, if you want us to get our hands dirty.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
My point.
Ye gods, this guy's begging.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to the...
I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them. Well, wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled by such brazen interlopers? You don't exactly look desperate. Well,
Do you think you're clever? We were about...
Is the little dog trying to...
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
You took the word.
May the gods take you first.
Where do I go from here?
Ready. Have to keep going.
I'm ready. Don't linger.
The lance board is set.
Stuck here with no coin and nothing to do.
If the guild come asking, so you should probably get away from the scene of the crime. But you said you'd get rid of them, and I believed you. More fool me. Well, with Zenobia... All right, now I have to figure out what I'm going to do. A room can wait. After...
Cheap and cheerful. Refugees for hire. Prodding them while they were trying to work.
Boys ready to see. They're damn near chomping at the bit.
What in the hells was that?
An earthquake, perhaps. Strong enough to rouse the dead, too.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
There's nowhere else to go. Please.
Front page material.
We've got ours, you've got yours. I need you to step back.
Stelmane is dead.
There must be something.
This does not bode well.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees, or do you have the means to support? Ravenguard, no refugees. It is decreed.
Well met, citizen.
Your parasite stirs.
I am a steel watcher, citizen.
State your business. Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze of presence, your party's it knows the call the Watcher speaks.
You are marked for special treatment.
Need to stay focused.
Let me strike. Time to die.
Another fight. Let's go. I'll strike you down.
Not but another harvest. Victory awaits. This is your end.
Let's go. What's it gonna take?
Unleash me.
page material. That'll make a great headline. Aren't you... I knew there was a story here. The name's Lens, reporter with the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Care to do a quick interview? I'm here looking for my next... It won't take... So, you've arrived at Baldur's Gate. You have? My sources tell me you recently vanquished the fearsome General Ketheric Thorn. How did you manage that? Formidable. You'll deal... The cult's threat is far from extinguished. What's your plan of attack? Gortash, maybe.
So, you're the lickspittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
I'm starting to remember that Worm's Crossing has a bit of a reputation, doesn't it? Tad mercenary, tad sordid. Anything and anyone for a price.
But a little hard. Shouldn't we all be allowed to stoke?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Librarian. Oh, honey, if we should stock up.
Honey is a luxury. We don't need honey.
Dantelons is up those stairs, and he's hung blooms beside the door.
Let's go to Calm's Guts.
Harpers are waiting too.
What I wouldn't give to meet the Gondian who invented the steel watch. It's perfect for a shirt.
Actually,
Find a dancing axe of my own.
Decent movement charm.
Come
Would be
to
too hard to
Danthilon's
apply to such an object.
Axe.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class.
You can turn off the charm, Entharl. She's with me.
Blueberries. Thought I had a sale. You look tired, Harper.
I missed you too. They're already here?
Down below. Here's the key. Agreed. Didn't stop you hearers lot from nesting in my...
Entharl's no harm.
Enter. Now go on. To buy? You're already my favorite. A pleasure. Right, Sommy. You're on the door till our friends are done. God forbid we do any business today.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
going.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
You're not wearing.
You are not Chihira. I was
You have the lad a little nervous. You're the one toppled Ketherick out in the Shadowlands, no?
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Selûne's tears as some kind of code.
Geraldus, you spoiled Orin's surprise. We'll deliver you alive for that. But not you.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Time for a cull. Let's go.
What must be done? Blades bared.
Fresh orders? I seek an advantage.
Got to concentrate. Heading there.
Blood comes easy these days. May the gods take you first.
On the victor's path. Finding my way. May the dice roll in my favor. Rook to Queen 6.
Lord of Orin's doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
Mahler's mark. Many more Harper's dead.
Did I get it right?
Selûne's tears.
It is said no false face can stand beneath their light. An old code, Harper. But yes, you got it right. Now
We had eyes on suspected cultists in the city, like you asked. We thought we were tracking them, but...
They were tracking you instead, evidently. Doppelgangers.
And they're not just working with the cult, High Harper. They're part of it. Ballists, I think.
Sworn to Orin the Red, yeah.
Everything seemed fine until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rashomar. They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Chelvin. She said... It said...
I'm sure it felt that way, Geraldus. I do not expect you to die for me. But to risk Entharl, any citizen who might have wandered in, there is always a choice. And the Harper must be able to make the hard one.
No, Jaheira!
You've scarcely signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. Why die a Harper, when you could still live as anything else? I most humbly beg your pardon? You speak of something you know nothing about. This mess is of my make, and if not for you, I wouldn't even know it. And I owe you an apology as well. I haven't told you everything I hope to learn here today. First, Geraldus, you're the last Harper in the city I can rely on. Orin knows the hunt. Until we know who the false facers are... Except Gerald, I have not... Tell me.
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
I sense you mean no insult, calling scarce a century ago. Minsk is an old friend, and the last time I saw him... Before we ever heard of this absolute, we received word of a gathering. What we found, we might have ended it there. Cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. The world takes much from those who presume, so don't be sorry. Infection, but it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it needn't... As simply... Oh, the point is moot. I'll have a better idea of what...
One of them in a fight. But good armor is hard to find. They seem sick.
My good man.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical. Guaranteed.
Apples. Loaves.
Almost painful.
Butter.
My body burned like the moon.
And the man breathed. That watcher sent him flying.
Darling, it's very leather.
See how far that watcher threw me?
Trying to climb up one, you madman!
Dinner with my parents, remember?
How else was I supposed to see the road?
Fine fruits for a fine taste bud. Get my seafood here! How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
We can find a ton of the people and pray none of them have sticky fingers.
As a child, father sent me to Chares's caress to
gutter,
deliver messages.
that's
A bunch of martyrs would be... How was I to know what went on behind its closed doors?
Eating, sleeping, and sex acts of all Bloomin' hell, you look famished. Have a skeg at these. That should do you.
I'm exhausted. Right, is to keep watch.
The master plans to...
Is still missing.
Father, give me strength.
Whoa, confuses me for a man down, sweetie.
I'd probably break.
Can't afford to stay idle.
It has plenty of spare beds. Be set free.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve
Let's
to
move.
cut loose.
The librarian does this thing with her wit.
If you had any bargain, float it on.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes.
There is only
The Kithrak. What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may... And unlike you...
Lae'zel, till whatever you discuss...
I'm glad you came. Not to my door. Not... One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away. Which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
To Illithids, yes. He would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the gift for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the... An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Good and truth rarely go hand in hand, but in this case, they are happy bedfellows, and we can be too. I swear to you, I have the solution to your problem. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me
There it is. Of course.
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir. Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams. Oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world. And the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
I am no mortal, and I do not fail. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited. Ever watching for more than 1,000 years. For a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of opening a portal to the hells. Deep in the hells. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand. It is inevitable. And
a simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will and it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world. Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? The crown has laid low all who attempt to harness its power. Archwizards, emperors, gods. It would tear you apart. I won't stop. If you see...
There you are. I thought I'd lost. Something was blocking me from hearing Raphael. Well, of course, the stench and what did he want with you? Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him? Tell me, you turned him down. Good. I am glad the devil is... I doubt... I trust, without my protection, you cannot defeat me.
The means to loosing the Prince of the... Why? Don't be a fool. A broker is as lucky for us. The devil key. I'll use it first. Just don't expect...
Worm's Crossing. This place has been a haven. Less than welcome in the city proper.
Hey! It's hard to imagine your efforts paid Raphael a bit. Indulge yourself!
I want to hear all about it. Harper does not go in for public acclaim. We work it.
You made a good decision refusing that devil's contract. We'll speak more on this later, but suffice it to say for now, that crown is vital to our purpose. I can only imagine. You've not taken this power for yourself. So I can only wonder...
Voss.
Lae'zel of Kali, tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir. Shkaketh. Orpheus will be free. There is no cost too high to unshackle my... I did not come this far.
Githcod.
Yes, find a way. Together, he will... Istik. I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the ham... A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx.
The House of Hope.
The House of Hope. Every house has an entrance, Istik. Even those in the Hells. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation. He might seethe when you free, but he will see reason.
You are wasting...
Someone with all the power of the nine hells. You must have brought so many to... What can Hooch... Ah, forget it. Mine, you got it. But the new Hooch is off limits. Can't have the mams all leaping down my throat if I go burning yours. Pleasure to serve.
Just replacing Neil's foundry.
Fabulous send-off.
If any of us would be so fortunate. Imagine seeing your watcher power up for the first time. Oh, my heart flutters at the door.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worm's Rock's closed for the day.
Not closed to Duke Older Ravengard's own...
You having a laugh, devil boy? I know Ravengard, and last I knew, his spawn wasn't sporting those horns. The joke's on you. No entry. That's the end of it. Ordination is what? Lord Gortash is becoming Archduke. All the peers came to pay regards. Special occasion. Worm's Rock is closed.
Gortash is to be proclaimed Archduke. His grip on the city tightens. Gaining access will not be easy. We must either earn an invitation or find a route where we can pass unnoticed.
patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
You told me the armor was a
Yes, but they were Gauntish, which makes him the inventor.
How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash invented them?
We've got the tools for the job to meet my mother and father.
I'd give up a kidney for a tour of the steel watch foundry.
No screw too loose. No door too unhinged.
Imagine seeing your watch power for the first time. Oh, my heart flutters at the thought.
Darling, it's very leather-like.
Love to see one of them in a fight. A real fight. They crush everyone.
Well, we're shopping for a suit. You know there's my service?
Darn it.
Hi. You were really nice to me before, and, my mum, could we make...
Absolutely not. We've hit our quota for mangy strays.
Yes! You've got a
What do you get up to all day without us, hmm?
Look where city becomes.
I'm just a cat. Please, talk to Yenna. I don't like talking. Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life. Please don't. Yenna is my best friend. She's kind.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you. Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin coat smell. Yes, fun. Ooh, more. Ooh, more.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients.
Get their gyronetic. Or their targeting modules. Let the man breathe. That watcher sent him flying.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me? Must have been 10 legs.
I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you madman!
Whether you're getting hammered or getting nailed,
How else was I supposed to see the optics?
I'm not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
What I wouldn't give to meet the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Actually,
Gortash invented the steel watch? No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
Yes, but they were Gortash's idea, which makes him the inventor. How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash invented them?
Give up a kidney for a tour of the steel watch foundry.
As if any of us would be so fortunate.
Imagine seeing a watcher power up for the first time. My heart flutters at the thought.
I'd love to see one of them in a fight. A real fight. They crush
You're
everyone.
getting hammered or getting nailed. We've got the tool for the job.
You're not wearing
Darnish.
armor to meet my mother and father.
No screw too loose, no door too unhinged.
Their gyronetic.
My
Or their
tools
targeting
can fix
modules.
anything.
Let the man breathe. That watcher sent him flying.
Yes, darling.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me?
Leather-like.
Must have been 10 legs.
I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you madman!
All shapes, all sizes,
Dinner with
all
my
How else was I
prices.
supposed to see the optics?
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
My old fishing spot. Spent more than a few summer tide days here.
I never took you as a fisher. Did you ever catch
Time to get going.
Only a few head colds.
Something over.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Still alive, so that's progress.
prison guard has spotted you. It's either lie or fight. Somehow the guard buys your excuse. You're free to roam.
Don't give me trouble now.
Lord Gortash has been expecting your arrival. Please hold a moment.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place, confident.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison-bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite. Allow me to formally invite you to my inaugural.
We went through all that trouble to get inside.
Men with a decade who would take in these souls, if not the jewel of Baldur. As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll step Gortash to make this city a safe haven. We'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own.
We'll tell them what happened. We'll be home in no time.
Fire. We were rescuing.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house before the fire started.
I don't know, dear.
My friend means to say is
I
that the
don't
witness
know.
is
All we can do is be patient.
Better. I almost believed you this time.
Kithrak's red dragon
Lord
would have this place
Gortash
down
is
around
expecting
Gortash's
you.
ears in moments.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make...
If it isn't little Will, straight to your handler. And I didn't even have to whistle.
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me.
Feeling cheeky. Heard about your father. The Absolute's puppet. He's upstairs in what a splendid part. Go on up. Pay Gortash a...
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard. Thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
So we bide our time. But...
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlak, come and say a proper hello.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Her assassins hunt you even now. They are very efficient killers. Even someone with your talents should take heed. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge them. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't...
A doppelganger.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly. Or even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed. The patriarchs await. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Baldur's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel... And you, honored guest, will find me in my office of...
So there you have it. Lord Enver... What did you make of him? He only managed it by tadpoling Duke Ravengard. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is? Hard to explain it any other way. Then again, I guess they just want to feel safe by... If only they knew the truth. I wish this city, the people...
Dearest Karlach, I'd busy myself finding Orin if I were you.
That's it. That's all...
Were you hoping for something else? A word of wisdom?
Thanks to you, I don't hope for things anymore.
You most certainly will.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion.
I've had enough, Mizora.
Your attention. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead.
You know something.
I know enough.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up by all the hounds of the hells. What is she planning? A little too... We'll have answers. Until then, may my father keep safe.
You know, I've always kind of hated this place. Such ado about a damned bridge. It's just a bridge. Is it really worth all that ire?
Come on. Isn't there something you hate for no good reason?
I dislike owls. Their hypermobile necks are quite disconcerting.
You know what, Lay? I couldn't agree more.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen.
What my friend means to say
Can't be glazed that pizza.
Aurore surge, testis me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in Beator.
Notum sit. You've heard of such devils. Sisters of justice, adjudicators of diabolical contracts and bargains.
Holy hells.
You do not call upon the sisters. They come when the hells demand.
Enough, Mizora.
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. A life for a life. No contract is ended without Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact, and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel! I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora! You asshole!
Choose. Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
You damned wretch. Do it then. Claim my soul for Zariel. Keep my father safe.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Seems you've got a new mission, pup. Go save your father. He's locked in a very nasty place. Gortash's secret command center and prison. Lucky for you, I know the way in. I'll mark your map. After all, a deal's a deal. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
I think this might be it. I'm not past looking for Dammon, but I want us both to be ready if... Well,
Bit sweaty, but can't wait to be home.
Twice Mazoras held my feet to the fire, and twice was I burnt. But my father will live. We will return the Grand Duke to his people. And forever a devil's leash will choke me. Sometimes, fate closes a door for good. The bolt is fastened, the hells will take my soul. I'll make my peace with it. I have once all. Besides, there's no time to wallow in. We should hurry to this mystery prison and retrieve my father before Mazora tries pulling. This prison's in the lower city. Let's move.
We must claim the crown of Kar.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
Can't give up now.
Can't give up now.
Why the stunned face? You look like you've seen a devil. The pup dug his own hole, darling. I merely supplied the claws. I've always been the giving type, after all. To wit. Go to Gortash's secret, of course, but that would make Will's sacrifice worthless. And I know you wouldn't want that. Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel. But those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead, after all. Oh, you are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found a new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when my mistress can be so capricious? Focus on the elder brain. I'd hate to clog that infected head of yours with needless details. Will's a gifted hunter, and Zariel's made her share of enemies in and out of the hells. Devils, demons, deserters. They're a great burden on the Lord. Clause G, Section 9. The clause still... It's a win-win. You have the best ideas. The 9 hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus, my mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it, the delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps why? Like I said, I'm the giving type.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. Its rebellion against Orin and Gortash has been fierce, even as it executes their final orders. Once those orders are complete, there is a good chance it will break free.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing, an elder brain unleashed.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. Trying to guard us. The brain is restless, but I am distracted, and my lack of focus is endangering us. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. Indeed. Duke Stelmane. First ally. Far from it. I have long sought the answer, though my relationship with Berlin was different from my in a way, but not the way you're thinking of. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot. It was she who met with the merchants. Politics together, we brought order. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. I appreciate your... What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people. You have shown me great empathy. We are closer now. Close enough, I hope, that I can ask you to reconsider your position. I know it is no easy choice, not to mention another quake.
So many dark nooks and crannies. This fortress is a lurker's paradise.
Would you not prefer basking in the sun, like a lizard, now that it no longer blisters your pretty skin?
Old habits die hard, darling. Surely you know that.